Is Mike Daniels now the Detroit Lions' best signing of free agency? Let's talk about it.
Hi, I'm Paul.
So the Detroit Lions decided to bring in Mike Daniels just after he was released from the Green Bay Packers. This man is a defensive tackle who has been to the Pro Bowl multiple times with the Packers, and now he ends up with the Detroit Lions on a $9.1 million contract, $7.8 million guaranteed for 1 year. And he came to the Detroit Lions, and a lot of people were really excited. I'll just say that. See, he gets released, and a lot of people are like, oh, where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? Because this guy was a Pro Bowler. He was in the top 100 back-to-back years. So where is this man going to go? And he actually ended up with the Detroit Lions, and a lot of people were really shocked, but we're super excited because, as we know as Lions fans, our defensive line may be our biggest strength as a team. You can make an argument that it's the tight ends or the running backs or something. The defensive line is outstanding, okay? We had a great starting defensive line before he came, and now he's coming to the team, and this is a guy that could be a starter. This is a guy that also can come off the bench. If he is a starter, he would probably take a guy like Ashawn Robinson's spot and play the other defensive tackle and pair up with a guy named, well, Snacks Harrison. So that's very interesting. Now, the Detroit Lions actually kind of made up for this by releasing Theo Riddick today. Now, the Detroit Lions released Theo Riddick, and he's actually meeting with the Saints at this time. We don't know if that's where he's going to sign, but he's meeting with the Saints reportedly. So with that being said, the Detroit Lions bring in Mike Daniels. Now, we've talked about it, and we've ranked him before, the Detroit Lions free agent that they signed. But is Mike Daniels their best free agent? Now, we always have to take in consideration contracts, right? How much are you giving these guys? If you're giving a guy $50 million and he's not good, or he's just okay, it's like, was it really worth it? Mike Daniels, on the other hand, only got a 1-year deal, and he's only on a $9 million contract. So with that being said, is he worth it? Now, this is a guy that was injured very recently. Back in 2018, he was actually placed on IR on December 1st. So with that being said, we know he does have some injuries down the line, but this guy has put up some very solid numbers throughout his career. Now, again, remember, this is a defensive tackle. So this guy's not going to put up the same numbers as a defensive end would, not like Trey Flowers. Now, Trey Flowers actually hasn't put up crazy numbers, but he's not going to put up crazy amount of sacks because that's not the position that he plays. He's on the tackle position, just like Snacks Harrison. Snacks doesn't put up a lot of sacks, but he's one of the best defensive linemen in the league because he's just such a good run stopper. And that's what Mike Daniels adds to Detroit Lions. This is a guy that can blow through the middle and make good plays in the backfield. He's known for tackles for loss, and that's what he really brings to the table. So a lot of people are excited because this is pairing with Snacks Harrison, who's one of the best at doing that already, with another great player in Mike Daniels. Now, this guy actually came into the league back in 2012 when he came from Iowa Hawkeyes. And with the Iowa Hawkeyes, he really came on late in his career. He decided to go to the Iowa Hawkeyes after being a 2-star recruit out of high school. So he wasn't very well known when he came to the Iowa Hawkeyes. And he came on late in his career, like the final 2 years of his career, he came on with Iowa Hawkeyes, and he really kind of made a name for himself. Then he ended up with the Green Bay Packers, and now here we are. The Detroit Lions decided to sign this man. So let's get to the bottom of the question. Is he the best free agent the Detroit Lions have signed? At this point, we don't know, right? We don't know for anybody because we haven't seen anything from him. But we got to look at the best free agents that we signed. Okay, so we know Trey Flowers was great. Big contract, 5 years, $90 million, outstanding, really good. If you want to put that in consideration with a guy like Mike Daniels, who may be a little bit older, but Mike Daniels only is on a $9 million contract. And this is a guy that could be brought back again, right? This guy that could be re-signed, that could be on a bigger contract for the Detroit Lions after the season. So I think he's up there with the top level players, right? Because then you bring in Justin Coleman, 4 years, $36 million. Well, Mike Daniels has actually proven himself in the NFL. Justin Coleman really hasn't done that. Like I said, this guy has been on the top 100 back-to-back years. In 2017, he actually made his first appearance in the Pro Bowl. And then in 2018, he actually made an appearance in the Pro Bowl once again because of an injured Aaron Donald with undisclosed injuries. But with that being said, he was still in the Pro Bowl once again. This is a guy that has been very talented, and he's kind of staggered his sacks out. Like, he hasn't put up crazy numbers, but he's put up solid numbers for being a defensive tackle. So let's get right into his numbers. Back in 2012, there was really no crazy numbers, right? You're a rookie. He had 12 total tackles. But then in 2013, it really started to pick up already, okay? In 2013, he had 28 total tackles and 6.5 sacks. So he was already getting everything going then in 2013. Then in 2014, 47 total tackles, 5.5 sacks. 2015, 49 total tackles, 4 sacks. 2016, 33 total tackles, 4 sacks. 2017, 49 total tackles, 5 sacks. And then in 2018, he actually only played and started in 9 games. And with that being said, he had 18 tackles for 2 sacks. So no huge numbers in 2018. And again, the Packers decided to release him, and that could probably have a lot to do with it, right? What have you done for me lately? Well, the year before, it wasn't very outstanding. So he had a pretty nice contract, so the Detroit Lions decided to bring this guy in. The question is, what will he bring to the Lions? And what we've seen is this guy really took off. He has been consistent throughout his career. Those are a lot of sacks for defensive tackles, and he has been a very solid player. Now, I don't know if he's going to be a starter, and I think we automatically want to jump to the conclusion that he will, but we don't know. But even if he's not, I mean, this guy off the bench is going to be outstanding, but I think he's going to get a lot of time. Matt Patricia talked about him. You guys can go check out that press conference if you want. But I think this is one of the best free agent signings we brought in. This is a guy only on a $9 million contract. That's not very big. When you think we saved $3.5 million from releasing Theo Riddick, not a very big contract. And he's also super talented and proven. We have a lot of guys that aren't proven on our team, and he's not super old. So he's going to bring a lot to Detroit Lions. Still has a lot to offer. And I think this is definitely one of the best free agent signings we have made. You can make the case that he may be the best. With that being said, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you, Brad, for watching. Thank you guys for giving me 2,000 subscribers. It's been absolutely outstanding. Anyways, thank you, Brad, for watching. And I'm out.